Hi, my name is John Walsh with the Logic Group, and in this video I'm going to demonstrate our Logic Trace Easy Layout software program. Frequently in the CNC and CAD industries, after a person has digitized some patterns and saved some files, they then want to print a whole sheet or cut out a whole sheet of those patterns, or combine several patterns together and cut them out all at one time. This program makes that process very easy. After I have digitize the patterns and save them as files, I just load up the Logic Trace Easy Layout software, click the Start button, and I load a file. I'm going to load this sample file that I'm then going to create a sheet of. And it will show me my sample in the actual size here for the sheet, and then I have a whole sheet I can decide what I want to do with. On the side here, on the left side, I define my full sheet parameters, the width of the sheet, the height of the sheet, what type of edge I have on the outside, and then what inside margins I have. So I just come in here, I've loaded my file, and I'm going to do, for my first example, a full sheet of that one design. And it pops them all into the sheet, and then I just come in and I click Save DXF. I name the file, I'm going to call it Easy1, and then click Save, and it saves it as a DXF file that's all ready for loading into my CNC or my CAD software. It was that easy. I load the file, I click Add Full, and I get a full sheet. In my second example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take several different parts and put them in one sheet. So I've got that first part. I'm going to add a whole row of those. It adds it at the bottom. Then I'm going to come in and I'm going to load another file, and I'm going to do a whole row of those. Let's go ahead and two rows there. Then I'm going to come in and load another file. And on this part, I only want to have 20 of those. So I'm going to come in here and click Add Number. I'm going to say I want 20 of them. I click OK, and it adds that number in. And I just keep adding the different parts, putting them in the sheet where I want them. And then when I'm completely finished, I just click Save DXF. I give it the name. I'm going to call it Easy2. And then click Save, and it will save that file all ready for my CNC machine. The other thing that the software can do is I can rotate parts, and I can also change the size. So I'm going to come in and load that first example again, and I'm going to add a whole row of it in that size. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it 50% bigger, and then I'm going to click OK, and I'm going to add a row of that with it bigger, and it shows that, and then I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, 200%, and I'm going to add a row of that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees, and then I'm going to add a row of that, add a row, get it exactly how I want it, and then I come in here to Save DXF, and then give it a name, Easy3, and that saves that as the DXF file. So in this software program, I can very easily lay out designs for multiple copies for cutting them out with a CNC machine or a CAD machine. My name is John Walsh. The website is www.logicgroup.com. If you have any questions, please contact me.